My name is Asia Caldwell. I attend Salem High School. I'm a senior this year and I play basketball. I chose basketball because I grew up around it. All of my brothers played. I have 3 brothers and mostly they just really made me want to play because I saw how much fun they were having. I used to be a cheerleader at first, but I just felt like that wasn't my sport. So it really interests me when I was at the games watching them play. So I was like, okay, I want to try it. And they pretty much brought me into the world of basketball. And also my dad. He trains with me every day. He's just like my cheerleader. Over the years, I've balanced school and basketball kind of differently. In high school, we have study hall, and that's when we study as much as we can before practice. So we would end up having a late practice, of course. We probably wouldn't get out till like 7:30, but you try to get most of your work done. And also, I learned to manage my time the older I got. I stopped trying to do everything at the last minute. It just helped me get my grades better and also helped me balance. In the regular season, usually we would go back and forth with the boys. Sometimes we would have early practice, which would start right after school and usually would end around 5:30. And when we had late practice, we would go to study hall, then go down to the gym around, say, 5 o'clock, start practice at 5:30, and probably end around 7:30. Now we have early practice usually right after school and usually end at around 5:30 or 4:45. It matters what my coach is feeling like. Right now, practices are very intense because we're in the playoffs. So we try to practice for an hour, just an intense practice, and then go home, rest up, make sure that we're ready for the next game. But it all depends. Sometimes we watch film. Sometimes I train after practice, so my sleep schedule is very different, especially when I have homework on top of that. When I get home, I try to stay up because, like, it's just a lot. Like, you'll be studying and studying and you just magically fall asleep. When I wake up in the morning knowing that I have to repeat the same thing, I just feel like I need to take that to an advantage, like knowing that I have to do the same thing over and over. Maybe I can get better at that. And knowing that it's my senior year, it's like my last chance to do some of these things, and I'm gonna miss it eventually, so I might as well take advantage while I have it. A days, usually that's Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Fridays. I usually wake up at, say, 6:30, get dressed, go to school, and go to practice, really. That's usually my daily thing that I do every day. And sometimes I'll go to training just to get extra work in. And on the weekends, it depends. Sometimes we'll have weekend practices also. So I try to just get as many reps in the gym that I can and also do my work on the weekends. My biggest distraction during basketball season, I would say drama. You have school, and sometimes people don't see like what you're trying to do in your future, and they try to mess that up. And sometimes you fall for it. Like, everybody make mistakes. And also, it's just trying to not make these mistakes. Like, the smallest mistake can ruin your future. I would say the worst part about being a student athlete is just the time. You spend so much time just trying to be the best. And like, you just have to say to yourself, like, everybody else is working. You're not the only person working, and sometimes you're not gonna be the best. Sometimes I do feel like I miss out on some things, but I feel like basketball has really made my life better because I could have gotten a lot of different things that could have ruined my life, but since basketball takes up so much of my time, it's just like I don't really have the option to do stuff that would be out of the way. Like, my parents let me do most things, but basketball really does keep me in the right mindset. The best part about being a student athlete, I would say it's a lot of different things. Like, there's no better feeling than when you at your home gym, everybody's cheering for you, you make a shot, the crowd just go crazy. Like, it's just fun, and like knowing that you can also get a scholarship, you can get money off of it. I'd rather get money off of something that I love than working hard every day.